Hey, it's Ryan from Upfit Supply, and in this video we're going to be unboxing a Holman Clamp Lock ladder rack for compact vans, so let's get into it. All right, this is the 4A80L Clamp Lock ladder rack from Holman. You may see the name CargoMaster somewhere when you get this. That's because CargoMaster recently changed their name to Holman, but it's the exact same products. So you may see some mixed literature or marketing and stuff like that, but Holman and CargoMaster are the same. This is the aluminum version. I'm 99% sure there's also a steel version of this. It's probably something like 4080L, but this is the 4A80L. And this works with the Transit Connect, the ProMaster City, the City Express, I think the NV200. I'm not sure if this works with the Metris or not, but you can check on our website. You're gonna put in your make and model and it'll show you the right ladder rack, but it's gonna be pretty similar, even if you're looking for like this for a full-size van, like a Chevy Express or a GMC Savannah or a low roof Transit, something like that. It's gonna be pretty similar. There's just a little bit different dimensions to make it work for that van. So as I open this up, you can see on the overhead camera, everything plastic wrapped kind of individually. Got some nice foam here that's gonna keep it from getting damaged. Now this is a pretty heavy product, so sometimes this will ship LTL freight, sometimes it'll ship UPS. You know, heavy things sometimes shift around a lot and can cause damage to the box or to the product themselves. So just make sure you're checking for any damage when you receive the product. As I open this, we have a little bar unit here. I'm not sure what that is for. Looks like we have a handlebar here for, I'm assuming, the clamp feature for clamping down a ladder. We have a box of hardware. We have our Holman warranty on top. So Holman products, they have a 3-year warranty. The only caveat is you have to buy it from an authorized reseller. If you buy it from somebody who's not authorized, you don't get the benefit of the warranty. So make sure you buy from someone like Upfit Supply to make sure that you get that 3-year warranty. We also have on top, the thing I like CargoMaster, or about Holman, is they give you a parts list, like the first page, and there's a little quality control stamp on there. Someone went through this to make sure everything was there. So it's a nice thing to know someone went through it and make sure everything's gonna be in your box, because it's frustrating when it's not. All right, we've got a long tube right here. And this is a kind of a white finish, so it's gonna match the color of most work vans, you know, that white color. I believe, you know, I was talking with someone at Holman, and they talked about how much money and time they spent just on the paint to make sure that it was going to last and all that. It was a significant investment from them to make sure that it's going to be a paint that's going to last a long time and not rust. But this is aluminum, so you don't have to worry about the rust. We've got, what are these? 2 long little track things here. Another bracket of some sort here. And these look like they might be the crossbars. Open one of these. All right, so we've got little plastic grip things here, or protectors. This is what your ladder is going to sit up against when it's on the roof. It's going to protect the ladder rack as well as your ladder. Just having those nice little grip stops there. It's also going to help prevent the ladder from moving while you're in transit. So we've got one crossbar here, got the Holman logo on there. And we've got a second crossbar here. So if you are familiar with a clamp and lock or a lockdown ladder, basically the way it works is it's almost like a traditional crossbar ladder rack, in that you're gonna physically lift the ladder onto the roof. Then there's gonna be a mechanism, I don't know if this is it or not, but there's a handle that you basically rotate it and it's gonna lock the ladder in place. So there's no strapping you have to do or anything like that. It's just a super quick latch it in place, unlatch it, just take the ladder off. It doesn't drop down like the drop down ladder racks do, so that's a different type of ladder rack, but these are really just make it super simple to clamp a ladder onto the roof. Now, because you have to physically load a ladder onto the roof, you're only gonna wanna use these on like a compact van or an express or Savannah or a low roof van, because once you get to those high roof vans, it's just nearly impossible to lift a ladder on top of those safely. And so that is really where the benefit of the drop-down ladder comes into play. Now this is a nice solution. If you have that lower roof van, like a compact van behind me, you can easily get a ladder onto the side of one of those vans. I just want to open up this hardware pack here, just see what we're dealing with. Where did my knife go? Again, we have a nice little quality control stamp on there. It's good to see those kinds of things. You know, hardware is a plague in kind of the automotive industry. Stuff gets missing all the time. So yeah, I can see all of the hardware in here. And this is either stainless hardware or it's galvanized. I can't tell. So, but either way, it's going to give you that rust and corrosion resistant benefit. You're gonna go with the aluminum rack because, you know, I live in Michigan and we put salt on the roads for 9 months out of the year. And so that stuff builds up. We actually took a ladder rack off of the van behind me that was just corroded. It was a nice ladder rack, but the hardware was starting to corrode and rust after a few years. And so that's why the aluminum is important because it's not gonna rust so quickly. Bracket here, some more brackets here. Bracketry, 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 and hardware. So, everything you need to install it. We're actually going to do a video of installing this on the ProMaster City behind me. The assembly, if you have a transit connector, an NV200 or a City Express, the assembly of the ladder rack is going to be the same between all of those vans. Really nice product here. I really like this finish. I can't tell if that's a powder coat or anodized finish, but really nice. I mean, the aluminum is fantastic. This is super light. So another benefit of the aluminum is that you have to really maximize the payload on the roof. So your roof can only hold so much weight. And if your ladder rack is steel or is super heavy, then that's just gonna take away from the actual payload that you can put on the ladder rack to hold on the roof. So this is a nice way to really maximize the payload capacity on the roof of the van. Now, if you are looking for this product or any other equipment to upfit your van so that is work ready, be sure to check us out at upfitsupply.com. Again, my name is Ryan and have a good one.